Dog week. All right. Pacific Dunes. Pacific Championship. Bandon Dunes. I hope we make it tonight. Oof.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage of the Pacific Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. So this is second now, trying to get this out cleanly. Oh, this could be good.
Oh, that shot took some nerves, confidence to hit it out of that fairway bunker. Inside 10 feet. That's as good as anyone on the PGA Tour.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards, that's what he's looking at down the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at even par. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. That one safely on the putting surface. Now this for birdie.
I think he fancies his chances over this one. Very makeable.
At all, the pace perfect. It is in for birdie. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7th. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second, to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. This one starting a little bit left. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So after the big drive, this a short approach to the par 4. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Sizable putt from 16 feet. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his 2nd. Okay, not too bad there. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
From 4 feet for birdie. Okay, good work from off the green, and that's how you walk away with a birdie here at the par 5. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the top. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth. Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And definitely not a lot to be concerned with. He just needs to take it straight back and straight through.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. And after opening with a 68, he'll move to 1 under for his round here. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Good chance at one. Boy, he took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. A dead-on look here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he moves to 2 under for his round, 6 under for the tournament. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4 7th. A big, wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. This one starting up that left side. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. That's a nice lag putt. Frank, what would you focus on a long putt?
That 3-foot circle. Obviously, you allow yourself a little bit more the further and further away you get, but just expectations, lower them a little bit. There's certain distances, just take 2.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second. This from about 10 feet. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9th. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Gonna work this up that left-hand side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Well, if you've got a 300-yard shot in the bag, this is where you want to use it. This, likely a layup, though. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Ten-foot putt left. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right. Rich should get off to a good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From picturesque Bandon dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon, it's live third-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. On top, it's Tony Finau. He's at 15 under. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at 11 under par. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers, and in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So after that bomb of a drive, this his 2nd to the par 4. Okay, that's acceptable there. This is a 13-footer. Just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His 2nd to the par 5. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
birdie, and that score moves to 2 under par. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way. Ooh. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at -12. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag, and that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. They make their par threes long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that pot bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Okay, safely aboard. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. So for our featured golfer, they're right in striking distance, Frank. Only 3 shots off the pace through 54 holes.
Yeah, still a great opportunity, I think, to have a win, Rich. I know it's going to take a really good, perhaps great.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, Xander Schauffele is the leader. He's at an even 20 under. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. Well, you can see he came right out of that way right. And this is the exact wrong time for that. In contention in the final round, but this is into the heavy stuff.
Well, that was a big tee shot. A little unfortunate to settle down on that rock, but showing some great skills and perhaps a birdie.
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain at 18 under. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16th. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present Bandon Dunes putt bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation.
Great touch. It certainly guarantees a birdie.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And things just got a bit more interesting. He moves to 2 back with 2 to play. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17th. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough.
Now, that's not a bad shot. And the reason why I say that, you can see the light, thick, heavy rough, just to forge that one out and get it on the green. Good going.
Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he's going to stay 2 back. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle. And that, a well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one as this indeed rolls into the sand. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. Okay, that's a good, safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and get set to try and make a good third on this par 5.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that's going to make this a final round, 66. For our featured golfer, Frank, they gave it everything they had, but it's not quite enough. It'll be a runner-up finish.
Yeah, so close. If, buts, shoulds, coulds, we all know that. There's pain, don't get me wrong, but it was a good watch.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. No winner yet. We'll keep going until we get one or until the sunlight fades. But for now, it's on to another sudden death hole. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 20 under par. So let's get out there for the final few holes as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 16. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So from just off to the side of the green here, this is second to the par 4. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. He gets it to 20 under par. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this is a putt players love to see, uphill, slightly right to left.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay at 20 under. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. Yeah, that's going to work just fine in the fairway here at 18, and now they'll seek the birdie that could win him the tournament. That one was running so hot. cleans that up in the hole. So this, a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank, gets a third career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rick.
What is it about this parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia pines, that draws us in so? Is it the beauty? Is it the color? Is it the sound and the breezes? Is it the history? It's all of that. Everything together makes this place special. This is Augusta National. This is the Masters.
Now, earlier this morning, one of the Masters' cherished traditions, the honorary starters out there to get the tournament underway. Golf's preeminent global ambassador, Gary Player, a three-time Masters champion, got him started and finished with that classic leg kick. Jack Nicklaus, of course, six-time Masters tournament winner, one of the game's greatest icons, synonymous with Augusta National. And Tom Watson, Masters champion in 1977 and 1981. I can tell you that all three, not surprisingly, knocked it in the fairway to the delight of the patrons assembled. It was then that the Masters tournament was officially declared underway. From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, we begin this annual rite of spring amongst the blossoming azaleas and dogwoods, live opening round coverage of this tradition that is truly unlike any other. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. He's on top by 1 entering play. We get into the action here starting at the par 3 fourth. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. 13 feet away. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. All right, in the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. That's well played, and now a good look at birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. Okay, that one's dancing. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, this is a sweeping putt from left to right. It's going to do that pretty much the entire way as it trundles to the hole.
Had it right in the heart and just didn't hit it. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. On to hole number 7 now. A par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in a bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at -3. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get, further away.
Till next time for From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second-round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. So from off the fairway left, this is second at the opening hole. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to one drop shot. Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1, and that's going to drop him to 2 under. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. And this is going to be a good result. It's going to catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You advance the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. And following the opening 69, he'll get it to 1 under for his round here. Now to the 4th, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Yeah, this is a tee shot that's perplexed many a golfer over the years. That's going to wind up being too long and off the back of this 4th green. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. solid, a good drive in the fairway. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 4 under. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 6th, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll stay at 5 under. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, it's live third-round coverage of this, the season's first major championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novelo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Cameron Young from Wake Forest is your leader. He's at 11 under. We get out to the play at the par 3 6th. Yeah, not quite enough on that one. It's going to take this slope and come back off the front of the green.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay at 7 under. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
A little unlucky there. That ball landed very close to the flag, but look how far it's gone on.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And he's got to have good energy transfer here. It's an uphill putt, but it's going to slide left as it gets near the hole. Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. You're going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. This is going to be a beautiful drop down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great angle from this location. You have a chance to get it close to this hole that's cut right in the middle tier of this green. Players able to use the backstop and use it as a backboard to pull the ball close to the hole, but you have to carry it a minimum of 19 yards or else it will come off to the front edge.
I like the looks of this one.
Just need a little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
This one moving left here for birdie. Good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie. They'll push that score to 3 under for the round. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crowned, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Cameron Young from Wake Forest is your leader. He currently sits at 12 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. From a bit of a downslope here, his second to the par 4. Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Good job of deading it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he's going to remain at 8 under. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4 11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. Wind pushing this one a little to the right. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11. This is an 11-foot putt. Just needed a little bit more, but he couldn't quite get it there. Safely in, he hits a bogey here at number 11. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. We turn to Notabegay III for this look at birdie.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And he's back within 4 shots of the lead with 6 holes to play. On now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if he can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, never know, something special.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. He's not going away. Back to within 3 with 5 holes to play. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
This for birdie now at 14.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
The run here, that a third consecutive birdie, and he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15, and a smart one as well. Ready for his third shot, needs to hit this close. This one looks right on point.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close. And you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
11 feet away. Everything going right now. That a fourth consecutive birdie. And he's going to fight this out till the end. Now 2 back with 3 to go. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to stay 2 back. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind. Here we go.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll need a miracle finish here. 2 back with just the 18th hole remaining. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18. And that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18, and that's going to make this a final round, 66. For our featured golfer, Frank, they gave it everything they had, but it's not quite enough. It'll be a runner-up finish.
Yeah, so close. If, buts, shoulds, coulds, we all know that. There's pain, don't get me wrong, but it was a good watch.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So, still tied after replaying 18, and the players will head back to the 10th tee as they'll tackle this 495-yard downhill par 4 for the second time today.
Sunday at Augusta. 3 simple words that bring to mind those timeless images of yesteryear. And what lies in store today? What decisions to be made? What putts to agonize over? What roars will echo and reverberate through the second 9? And who will be left standing in the twilight, trophy aloft, sporting a new green jacket? This is the final round of the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today could be a coronation in the world of golf, a champion crowned, a green jacket awarded, and enough memories created to last a lifetime. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in the golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner as you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon. And we've got a packed group at the top with a tie at 12 under. Time to head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 closing hole. That one working too far left. It's into the first of those 2 bunkers on this 18th fairway.
So close. The strike wasn't too bad, just a little off line. And now, greenside bunker coming up.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These two par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
All on a bit of a downslope here as he ponders his second. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, this is going to demand a lot of touch in the fingertips. There's not a whole lot of left to right movement, but it's going to be very fast.
Some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament. So as always, this is such a fantastic tournament. And for our featured golfer, it's another major title and a green jacket. So for Frank Nobilo, Notably Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.